Hey guys, so today I'm going to talk to you about milk kefir. Now milk kefir is a fermented beverage. It is milk that is fermented using the kefir grains. Just like in water kefir, the grains are a mixture of yeast and bacteria. They are different than water kefir grains. So if you make water kefir, don't use those same grains for milk kefir. You gotta get some milk kefir grains. I bought mine at a local farm fresh store. They're from a local company called Oli Cultures in Olympia, Washington. But Cultures for Health makes great milk kefir grains. You might also be able to find them on Craigslist or from a friend, because when you make milk kefir, the grains multiply really quickly, so you'll find that you have a lot of them all of a sudden, so people are always trying to give them away or sell them or whatever. Did I already say Cultures for Health? They make great water kefir and milk kefir grains. Anyway, so I'll show you some. This is yesterday's milk kefir that is, smells really good. It smells a little sour. Honestly, it tastes just like yogurt, but it has a lot more probiotics than yogurt. I didn't use this yet, so I'll just pour this into this current jar, and then that way I will just have one big jar going in the fridge. Don't want to waste any of it, so yummy. Alright, so let me show you how I do it. All you need is milk and milk kefir grains. So this milk kefir has been fermenting in my cupboard with the coffee filter on it with the rubber band for the last 24 hours, and it looks disgusting right now. It's chunky, it's like gelatinous, the whey and the curds have started to separate, the grains are all chunky. It looks gross, but it smells really good. It just smells a little sour, a little yeasty, but not bad. I was really scared the first time I made it because I thought that it had gone bad, but nope, that's what it's supposed to look disgusting. Now you're going to get a nylon strainer or a plastic strainer. Don't be like me and get this teeny tiny one, because you'll see that I have to do it 5 times to get all the kefir grains out. Buy yourself a bigger strainer. Also, don't use metal, because the kefir grains don't like the metal. They react badly to it. So I'm just going to put my strainer on top, pour in some of this nasty, chunky, oh my god, it's so gross, but it's going to taste delicious. And I just use a plastic spoon. I have a baby spoon that I use. You can use wood or plastic, just don't use a metal spoon. I tap it, and you see it coming out. The kefir that comes out is going to be smooth, creamy, really delicious. It tastes just like yogurt, but it's thinner, so it's easy to drink. I like to make smoothies out of mine, so I'll just throw some of my finished kefir into the blender with maybe some strawberries, maybe a banana. If I want just a drinkable yogurt, if I want it more, like a green smoothie, add some veg, whatever you want to do. I like to hit it because that gets some of the liquid out quickly. And the grains look like cauliflower, kind of, when they don't have the milk on it. Let me show you them. So here are some of the grains. I have a lot more in that jar. See, they're like these, oh, it looks so gross. Trust me, it's good. It's really good. And it's super healthy for you. You can also make kefir out of alternative milks if you don't do dairy. I've never done that because I love me some cow's milk. So I use a local organic whole milk that I'll show you. It's from grass-fed cows, and it's not homogenized, so the cream rises to the top. So when I make the water kefir, the cream rises to the top also, which I'm okay with. Just don't use ultra high pasteurized milk. A lot of the organic milk that you find, oh my god, it's going everywhere. A lot of the organic milk that you find in the grocery store is ultra high pasteurized, and that's why the expiration date will be a month out. Try not to use that milk because it won't work as well since it's been pasteurized at such a high temperature. This is just low pasteurized and it's fine. You can use raw milk if you're into that. Get it on out.
Mama.
Yeah, baby?
Let's go potty for a second.
Okay, you go use the potty. That's fine. Okay, these grains. See, already, like, when I bought my grains, there was maybe, I don't know, like a tablespoon or whatever, and already there's so many grains in here. Okay, you really don't want to watch me do this whole thing, do you? This is why you need a bigger strainer. Don't be like me and buy a teeny tiny one. Buy the 3-pack. Ah! Okay, what else can I tell you while this is happening? You can also, oh my gosh, I just made milk kefir ice cream. And let me tell you, it was really, really, really good. I made strawberry vanilla bean ice cream. I sweetened it with some organic sugar and a little bit of maple syrup. And it basically was just the milk kefir, some cream, and the sweetener, and then I added in the inside of a vanilla bean and some frozen strawberries that I had in the freezer. I threw it all in my blender, let it turn into like a smoothie, and then I threw it in my ice cream maker, and it was so stinking good. Maybe I'll make a video and show you how to do that. You can also, my next project is going to be making kefir cheese. So you would take your finished kefir, like is in the bottom of this jar, and just strain it through a cheesecloth, or I just bought something called a nut milk bag. Where is it? This is a nut milk bag. It's like a mesh, very fine mesh bag, so you can pour it in. I don't know what Ben is saying right now. It sounds super weird. Okay. Ah, come on, faster, faster. You see how creamy it is on the bottom though? It doesn't have that like nasty chunkiness anymore. It's all kind of blended together now that the grains are gone. You want to ferment it for 12 to 24 hours. You can do it a little longer than that, but it'll just separate more into curds and whey. If you want to go on vacation, or you just want to take a break because you have too much kefir building up in the fridge, just put the grains into fresh milk like I'm about to do and pop it in your fridge, and that'll put the grains to sleep. You can do the same thing with water kefir grains. Okay, I swear this is the last of it. Now when I'm done, I'm just going to pop the coffee filter back on. I use the same one until it gets gross, but it's fine now. You can also use cheesecloth, paper towel, dish towel, whatever. I love kefir. Billions of probiotics in it. It'll help your gut. And you know, a lot of your immunity is in your gut. So you'll find that once your gut starts getting healthier by doing things like adding probiotics into your diet, you'll feel healthier in general. I didn't get sick at all this winter, and I think it's because I was having so much probiotics that it made my immunity like really strong, which, knock on wood, now I'm going to get sick, right? Hopefully not. So, there we are. Done and done. Throw these things in the sink. Wipe this up because it looks like I'm not going to say. Alright, so here are my grains. See, I have a lot now, so I'm ready to start giving them away to friends. Can you see that? It's just like this white, chunky, you know, it kind of looks like cottage cheese or like rice pudding or something. So I'm just going to pour in some milk. You can try it with alternative milks if you don't do dairy. Maybe I said that, I don't know. And now I'm just going to pop a top on it, or a, cover on it. And I'm just going to let it ferment now in my cupboard or on your counter or whatever for until tomorrow afternoon, and then I'll do it all again. And now I have this beauty all ready for the boys and I to have some nice smoothies. You see how smooth it is? And it's thick, so it coats the side, kind of like yogurt. And it's really, really good. I started making it because I drink whole milk and I give whole milk to my boys. And I can find kefir everywhere. Trader Joe's, you know, regular grocery stores. I couldn't find whole milk kefir. I could only find low fat. And so I decided just to make it on my own. And the grains are great because they'll just keep multiplying. So it's a one-time purchase, or if you get them from friends, you don't even have to purchase them. And that's it. Now this will go in the fridge, and when I'm ready to make a smoothie or make cheese or make ice cream or just drink it on its own, then we'll be good to go. So make some kefir, enjoy it, love it, like my boys and I do, and I hope it goes well for you. Thanks.